Zombie, aka Zombie 2, aka Zombie Flesh Eaters from 1979. It's Fulci's zombie masterpiece. Does it still hold up today? Theme song.
Kyle's Reviews! Kyle's Reviews!
I've been reviewing 2 zombie movies a week all throughout the month of October. So if you haven't watched the rest of them, you want to make sure you get to see the other ones, make sure you subscribe. There's a playlist down below. Check them all out. If you want to watch Zombie, check out the links in the description below. So this is a classic in the zombie genre, and it has some really iconic scenes. I mean, in fact, the start is really great. This abandoned sailboat drifting into New York Harbor. It turns out the boat belonged to a scientist and her adult daughter, who is Mia Farrow's sister, and a reporter who for some reason is British, probably because that's just who they hired. They go to the island where the professor was last known to be, and they try to survive what turns out to be a zombie outbreak. So that's the first classic scene. Another classic scene is on the way to the island. The boat, they stop, and one of the women decides to do some topless scuba diving, as you do. And we get another amazing scene, a zombie fighting a shark. According to the commentary track, the shark was trained. It was also drugged and detoothed. Can't condone animal violence. And the zombie was played by the guy who had worked with the sharks. And allegedly he had worked with Jacques Cousteau. There are other iconic scenes, but I'm not going to spoil them. It is a bit slow because we sort of get what's going on in this island. It's kind of odd, this island. It's like, oh, we can't really find it. It's sort of, there's so many here, they're not on the map.
According to the map, there are no islands for the next 50 miles.
Not necessarily true. So many islands around here that a lot have never even been charted, like the last couple we saw.
But it's also big enough to have like a local population. I don't know. That it's not just a local population with like Western buildings that build up. I don't know. So it is a bit slow in parts, but the gore, the scene, the practical effects, I would not have wanted to be the guy in the zombie makeup for some of those scenes. Even though some of the scenes are a little silly, like they're running for some zombies, and at one point they stop and they're like, "Oh, we're in a cemetery. I'm so scared." And then they start making out.
I'm so scared we're not going to make it off this island.
Spoilers, that doesn't work out well for them. But kind of maybe despite that, if you haven't seen it, go see it. I'm giving Zombie 5 thumbs up. You'll poke your eye out. Don't make out around zombies. Swim with the zombies? Man, I hope that stupid ghost doesn't show up again. Well, it's right behind me, isn't it?